track reviews.
Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well. System of a Down is back, one of the greatest and most celebrated alternative metal bands of all time. First new material in 15 years. Numerous articles and think pieces over the years have been written about how essentially the band is not getting back together, but they, as a group, seem to have united to come through with a couple of new songs that are essentially in reaction, in protest to the ongoing war and strife in their homeland of Armenia. System of a Down has always worn their Armenian heritage on their sleeves, so it really should be no surprise at this point that they would react to what's going on there in song, come through with something just to call it out and draw more attention to it. I don't think there's really any group or artist in the mainstream, in the American mainstream ever, that sort of has these deep connections in the way that they do. So I think it only makes sense that they would come through with this new material. I'm pretty interested to hear what they have to say about this and what System of a Down is sounding like in 2020, essentially. So, like I said, they've given us two new tracks, Protect the Land and Genocidal Humanoidz. I will give you my thoughts on each one at a time, starting with Protect the Land. Let's go. Okay, I thought that one was pretty decent. Opening riff was very mid-paced, sort of a slow headbanger, but I'll say all in all, the guitar work on this one wasn't nearly as intense or eccentric or wild as you typically expect from a System of a Down song. I think a lot of the band's more wild qualities are potentially just coming off a little reserved on this one, maybe out of the significance and importance to them that they just get the message across that they're trying to get across on this cut. I will say, though, even though the drums and guitars don't exactly have that bite in the first leg of the song, Darren and Serge's vocal harmonies are definitely on point as soon as they pop in. Overall, the tone of the track lyrically seems very much to be an ode to the people fighting on the Armenian side there right now. Almost sounds like a folk song in the way its messaging is so bare and so straightforward, I suppose. Really, the only complaint that I had out of this thing was that, the drums and guitars didn't exactly go off, and I think the transition instrumentally into the chorus was really weak too. But once more, especially, with the message they released along with these tracks, it's very clear that they had something to get across. They wanted it to get across, and I think for the most part that happens on this track. Just sort of wondering if going as heavy as they did, rather with something a little more dynamic instrumentally, or even more acoustic to a degree, would have done better in terms of just serving the song. But, the message is strong, and let's just get into the next track and see what else they're trying to get across here. Whew! That one was a lot more of a barn burner. Yeah, the band's more eccentric qualities really do come through on Genocidal Humanoidz quite a bit more. You get those classic chugging System of a Down riffs, very bold upfront lyrics about fighting terrorists. A lot more contrast between the verses and the hook on this one, which I liked. Then the band's transition into the blast beat passages with the quickly strummed guitars almost felt black metal-esque, was really harrowing. I mean, I guess I'll say that the vocals aren't exactly delivering melodies that you're dying to sing along with, which is sort of a quality of many great System of a Down songs. But the singing and the lyrics are definitely harrowing and have a huge impact. It's not super catchy, but there is definitely an emotional devastation to what's going on here. And I say that not as a knock against the song or anything like that. I say that to remind listeners going into this, for System of a Down, these songs really are about the political statement. They're not trying to give you the hits. They're not trying to give you a banger. They're really not trying to give you a song that you can just listen mindlessly to with some esoteric lyrics and, just not really think about what exactly it means to have a self-righteous suicide. They really want to hit you with the message. They really want to hit you with what's on their minds right now in regards to these tracks. Definitely enjoyed this one quite a bit. Sounds like in many respects, System of a Down still certainly has it. And I think this is a super solid track, and both of them together, I think, are super solid tracks. And while it has been a long time since we've had new System of a Down music, certainly speaks to the band's passion and what exactly made them such an important group in the first place, for them to come through in this dire time for their people and decide, we need to speak out about this, we need to make some music about this, we need to point this out, we need to highlight this, because that's what they do. Respect to System of a Down as always, and hopefully you guys enjoy the tracks too. Let me know what you thought. Did you love them, hate them, why? What do you think I should review next? Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, System of a Down, forever.